officially pointed the car west. It's the beginning of March. Got Ida with me. I don't know if you can see her in the back. Kind of been a long winter, honestly. And oh, there she is. Yeah, we were kind of ground down there at the end of fall. As some of you probably know, Rio got injured there at the end of the season, or close to the end of the season. That kind of put a damper on some of our hunting plans, although Ida's capable of hunting herself. It just kind of was a gut punch. And we needed some time off, I think, just to reevaluate. Some of you may know, you know, we lost Wyatt there at the beginning of fall, and it just took a lot to process. Still recovering from it, but you know, time marches on, and so we've got a hole in our pack currently. And at the end of the season, I stopped by and paid a quick visit to Chuy Garcia with Cash Setters, and it was more of an exploration than anything. We didn't have a spot in his litters. Wasn't sure we were ready for another dog, frankly, but kept talking to Chuy, kept telling him kind of the way I hunt. He got to see us, see Ida, you know, explored our options. And of course he knows that I've got Rio, a setter, and so I talked to him about the way we hunt and the kind of dog that I'm looking for. And through all that, over the course of a number of months, I decided that I'd put a deposit down on a puppy. Still unsure whether or not we were ready for a puppy, but I needed a option, because Rio's not getting any younger, and this injury kind of hit home that we need to make sure that we don't lose all of the training and all of the work we've put in with the dogs that we've got. They need to be able to help us train the next generation and better ourselves. So moral of the story is, we got really lucky. Chuy had a litter in the works, and after putting our deposit down months ago and just kind of keeping our fingers crossed, it turns out that we're going to get one of these pups. So right now they're 4 weeks old, and Ida and I are on the road just to pay another visit, to talk over with Chuy at Cash Setters some more of his thoughts, to see his thoughts on the puppies themselves, lay hands on these puppies and just kind of get a look at them, even though they're only coming up on what would be 4 weeks. It's still early. But we're also going to look at the other dogs, and just hang out with a bunch of setters over the weekend. We needed a trip. We needed to get away. Needed to get out of this winter doldrums mentality and go spend some quality time with some quality people and some good dogs. So that's what we're going to do. Somebody's excited and ready to go. Excited? Some cocoa juice. Bit after sunrise here, wonderful state of Iowa. Heading out, got all our fueling up done, well, mostly done. Heading out to watch some Cash Setters run today. Although weather may not be cooperative, we're headed up to Chuy's home club. look at the puppy's papa, pal. So, but he'll run other dogs as well. He's got some clients coming up for a shoot, and just a good opportunity to get out. May get eyed out. We'll see. If he's got young dogs running, that's generally not a good plan to run a flusher with the young dogs. But if he runs some of the older dogs, we might let eyed out just to see how she interacts and how they work together. It's always interesting when you throw a flusher into the mix with pointing breeds. But I think Chuy's dogs are probably locked down plenty good enough that it's not even a problem. Last time we ran with them, they were really steady.
This is an old girl.
How old?
11. Have that energy, right?
Yeah. I'll be lucky if I make it to the end of the field.
Let's go, Jilly. Is this just standard blue stem, Chuy?
Yeah.
Good gracious. They aren't messing around with the cover.
No.
You got them both?
Yeah.
Oh, they're on her. You see them up here? Yeah. Just to your left. They're right here at this edge.
Okay, get out down that road. Take a look to the right. Right here, guys.
Right, they're going to be right there in that corner.
There it goes. Pick it up. Nice shot.
Good shot. Good shot.
Right here, girl. Good girl. Right here. Here. Yep. I'm just seeing it headed this way. Okay, Jess.
Okay,
girl.
Okay.
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 Okay, girl. Okay. Okay.
You think there were multiple birds in there, Chuy?
Might be. I think this is where it started.
That's what I think too.
Let's go, Jess. Go. We'll let them work nice and slow in here. I did see one take off running this direction.
That's what I kind of.
There we go. Just keep moving, guys.
Yeah, that bird's probably not going to set.
Oh, right here. We got a hand. There you go.
Oh! Wow! Nice shot! Nice shot! Good long shot, guys.
Yeah, you can shoot them both, guys. Right here, Jill. Jill.
Good weight on it.
Okay, dog. They're waiting for you guys. Okay, Jill. There goes. There you go.
Double! Kill it!
He got hit.
That's got a leg down. Watch that bird. We're gonna get that bird. That bird's got a leg down. Leaning into it. Might be a little more serious.
Right here, guys. You guys want to get lined up here and I'll flip it? Ready over there?
Good shot. I got down for you.
There we go.
Ooh, that's serious. Nice shoot.
Shot, bud.
Nice shoot.
Still here.
Good shot.
Nice shot. There you go. Give. Nice shot, guys. Stay right on the edge of those trees over there. Trying to push.
Way to lay in the mud.
Yes, there's water up here.
It's clean water up at the truck, yeah. You know? See, Jack.
You might want to try to squeeze it up.
I'm not sure that's the same bird they were smelling, Chuy. They weren't pointing anywhere over me.
That wing's something like this.
Yeah, I got you.
That's a pretty bird.
That was a big bird. Is he low up here?
Oh yeah.
I think he's actually up a little.
Oh, I think I see a bird tucked in there. She's turning around behind it.
Hey guys, I think it's back here.
I'm gonna.
Don't shoot the house, fellas. That's the best thing. Really mean. Here we are. Oh yeah. Jack, leave it. Leave it. One of you. Jilly, leave it.
That one fully tenderized.
Yeah. Yep.
But it's pretty cool because Jilly, the dark dog, is a dog out of a pal litter, which pal is the sire of my puppy, upcoming puppy. And so Jilly is out of pal, and then you got to see Jess, who is pal's mom. So a couple of dogs that will be directly in line with the puppy. So I'm excited just to kind of watch them. They've got a little bit different style than what Rio runs with. All the dogs have a little bit of different style, and it's just fun to watch. We don't really call this hunting, you know, us. We call this shooting or training. So you think you already know? You got it narrowed down.
I got a couple of them. Yep. I got it wrote down too. In a very hidden, it's in a secret spot.
Hey you.
You need anything to drink, man?
No, but grab one if you want.
Yeah.
They're in there on different levels of ice, I'm sure. Hey. Now you guys are waking up a little bit. Oh. Now you guys are waking up. Right here's the alpha male, huh?
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's gonna be all like Jack and Pal, the way he runs.
Yeah. And is this is the little girl, huh?
Yep. Yep.
Yeah. Wyatt. Wyatt. I know.
He's the loudmouth. That guy is.
This guy's liking the red shirt. That one's the one I've been watching. He's wanting to get out, right?
He's one of them.
Yeah.
Him and then Pal Jr.
Yeah.
And yeah.
We're done.
I'm looking for that eye contact with the dogs. The alertness. You walk up to the box and that puppy just sees you with it. To me, that's your pup that's gonna pick up things really quick. Hopefully, you know, the breeder pup that I'm looking for.
Sure.
With
But so is there a specific age you're looking at that? Are you seeing that at any specific time, or is it?
I'm looking at that, you know, almost from day one.
Yeah.
With it, you know, you're always walking in and out of the box, and there's always one that you're seeing that's catching your eye, and you know, it's almost out of the womb.
Sure.
When we deliver the pups that way, it's always just catching your eye with it, and then I call it the eye catcher. That's the pup.
Yeah.
With it, you know.
That's the one as a breeder you're looking for specifically.
Yep.
But then when someone like me comes to you and goes, I'm looking for a pup, what's the process and how's it differ for you then?
You know, you look at the pups, so some are gonna be not quite as bold with it. You know, you'll be able to see once you get them older in the field.
Is it something you think, so that boldness, do you think it carries through from early on their whole life, or that can change?
Yep, I do think it carries through. How they're kind of tackling their life here in the box.
Sure.
You know?
This box is a microcosm of real life?
Exactly.
Okay.
Yep.
So when I come to you and I go, okay, this is how I hunt, although you know, we've had multiple conversations, and you know, but you take that in mind when you go, okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna need a pup that can go.
Right.
Face the elements, you know, transition really well, going from this part of the country to this part of the country, you know, with it.
Chuy had 3 puppies picked out of the litter that he thought were my type of dog. He was curious whether I would pick one of the same puppies. So that's why it's interesting to see and hear what you're thinking about, because it's not that those less bold puppies are the puppies. Like in this particular litter, there's a runt in the litter.
Yep.
And that puppy is game.
Yeah.
So a lot of people, I think, would have it in their head, run to the litter bad.
No, he's my top 3 pick.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. And was my top 3 in my top 3 as well.
Yep.
The funny part is that our top 3 were the same.
Yep.
In the general sense of things, but it was interesting because I don't pick puppies necessarily the way you pick puppies, but you're picking them for a different purpose. But you were able to understand how I hunt and where I hunt, and then understand that's probably the puppy I'm leaning towards. Also, truth be told, is Chuy knows that the sire of this litter, Pal, is the dog that I picked out the litter from in the first place, because I said that that's the style of dog that I like to hunt with. So it wasn't a mystery that the puppies that look most like a Pal or act most like a Pal in this particular litter are dogs that are going to resonate with me. And I've only seen Pal a couple of times.
Yep.
But I knew that that's the style of dog that I like, and it's not a coloration thing. So with setters, a lot of people like to pick on color, right?
Yep.
Is that something that you
That,
Encourage, discourage, or even care about?
We don't care about, you know. Look at Jenni now. She's an orange and white dog, you know. So, you know, color's really not a thing.
Yeah.
And we usually, when we're talking with clients, yourself, you know, yeah, we're gonna pick that personality.
Sure.
Over color. And if there's usually the most beautiful pup is the ornery butt head of the group, and everyone wants him. He's not gonna fit in everyone's home.
Yep.
You know, for the most part, everyone's consistent with the litters, but yeah, you do have a butt head in the group usually.
Yeah. Yeah, which this is what the puppies look like when they're 4 weeks old. Obviously, that's early still, and I wasn't sure that I would pick a puppy at 4 weeks old.
Yeah. And a lot of times we wait for 5-6 weeks. When I'm picking a pup out of the litter, we're usually waiting probably between 8 and 12 weeks.
Sure.
You know, so if I hold the reserve on females, well, everyone's going to be aware.
Yep.
You know, this is when we're going to do our picking. But yeah, we keep everyone informed. So we made our pick and go on from there. You're 8 to 12. You know, you'll get some of the brothers and sisters away.
Yep.
So you're starting to get some more one-on-one time with the 2 or 3 pups that you're holding back. You're getting to be more personal with them, so you can kind of see which pup that is actually the shiner of the group with it.
Yeah.
Getting them, you know, probably right around 10 weeks of age, we start putting pigeons in their face.
Sure.
You know, so yeah, it gives you a 2-week mark there. You know, sometimes it may go 14 weeks for the most part. People want their pups sooner, so yeah,
right.
We try to keep it within 12.
I think I got Wyatt, which most of y'all know. Wyatt I got at 11 and a half weeks. He was the last puppy in the litter. I didn't have a choice. A lot of times puppies end up picking me, so I'm never really that nervous about puppy picking, and it's easy to overthink it. I think for me, it just seems like it's I try not to overthink it because I have a level of confidence that
yeah,
if you pick the right breeder with dogs that are doing what you do, then, and there's a line of them, a history of that going, then the idea that a puppy you get out of that litter won't hunt, not that it can't happen, but most of the time when that does happen, it's a person problem, from my experience.
Yeah, very much so. You know, you go to the breeder on how you want to hunt. You know, you're talking with them. Their litters, surely they've had enough. They're going to be fairly consistent. You know, most of our pups are all pretty consistent. You know, there's a couple in there that do shine. It doesn't mean that the one that doesn't shine is not going to be the perfect dog either. You know, it's going to have the same qualities as the one that shines. It's just its maturity may be an issue there. You know,
yep.
They may not mature as quick. And like I said, like going to different locations, some dogs might need a little more time to adapt to that spot. You know, going from the Iowa grasslands out to the sage flats, you know.
Show me the shirt. Show me the shirt. There we go. It's a third morning of puppy exploration. We're headed up to Highland. It's Chuy's Hunt Club again. They're doing a tower shoot, I think, today. Later this afternoon. We may let Ida do a little bit of pickup for it. But we're also going to get to watch a couple of the setters run here this morning, including the sire of our puppy, Pal, which I've seen him run before, but we'll get some pictures of Pal running and just see how he does. We may put Ida down with him just to see what happens in a kind of experiment. So it should be fun. But yeah, last time we'll see the puppies until about a month from now when they're 8 weeks old, and we're scheduling them the time to come pick up our puppy. So it's going well, having fun and learning a lot. Good girl. So this morning we're going to get a look directly into the future. I is amped up. Chuy, not so amped up.
We're getting there.
Right here is my puppy's Poppy. This is Pal. So this will be a direct look into the future. You ready, Ed? You ready? I can't tell. All right, let's go hunt them up. I think I saw it. Well, you call it if you want me to shoot. I thought I saw it moving right up here. I'm not 100%. I'll let her work it out. Easy. Easy. Good girl. Are Llewellyn's actually a real thing?
They're a very real thing. Why do you ask? There's a DNA proven with it. All the Llewellyn breeders send the DNA swabs in to their from their breeders, and it traces back to when Llewellyn started.
So you're saying that my dog's not just an English setter that I call Llewellyn?
Correct.
Why did you think we're going with that one? That's the way it looks.
Well, I'm just guessing which one. He hasn't told me which one he thinks yet, but I'm guessing he thinks that because he knows that I like Pal, and Pal's colored like this.
Yeah. Why do you like Pal?
He reminds me of Rio, except he's black.
You can show them this. It's very important, this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to get in the safe. Don't look.
Okay. What, guys? What do you think? What do you think?
He just woke up.
Oh, it's tough to say. They're all hopped around. It's warm in here.
I actually had to try for you for your first pick.
I don't know. It's tough to say right now because they're
One-eyed catchers.
What'd you say?
There's a couple of them. The one-eyed
For this one. This
Yeah, two of them. Cute. Are you one-eyed?
You want to see if Rio wants to pick one?
Rio's.
You can definitely tell this one is the most rambunctious right this second. Hey, you.
He wants mama.
He's all over the. He's ready to bust out. He's ready to bust out. See him?
Sees Jewel. other mama.
I think we'll do well with any of them.
Yeah, yeah. You guys. You guys. Let me see you. Let me see you. Let me see you. Let me see you. Let me see you.
I like that one too.
This one?
Like eyebrows.
Yeah. I mean, they always look more expressive when they have the tricolored eyebrows. Almost. Almost. Those three are all in the game now. This one's going to be the most laid back.
Both those.
Yeah.
The
These
guy
two.
with the foot's up.
The old toe over here and this one are going to be just, those are going to be the easy puppies.
Those are the ones we should pick.
Right, right.
Hard to resist. Oh, Chuy, you're
These
pretty.
three right here. The little one underneath.
Yeah,
Little runt and these two.
yeah,
Those are mine. My top three.
yeah. I think they're runts, she's getting stomped, he's getting stomped right now. I think he looks like he's smart. Runts generally, because they got to fight a little bit harder for
Yeah.
placement.
His attention.
Yeah.
Whenever boys are out here with him, his attention's like right on. He's a little rambunctious. He's like the bully of the pack.
This one?
Yeah. But he's gonna be just like Jack and Hal. And this one's been catching my eye a lot.
That's that. On our way back to the house. Quick trip. Got our pick in. Can't wait to share more with y'all. But it's fun hanging out. Hanging out with pack of setters is always different than hanging out with my pack. And Chuy and folks over at Cash Setters, good people. So looking forward to the coming 4 weeks. It's going to be big.